What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at team of the tournament group stage Donnarumma. He is the 90 rated keeper, so just a +1 on obviously his gold, and to be honest, it fits perfectly for me. I'm begging to get this guy untradeable because we have him already in the team, and I'd be very happy to get a special goalkeeper out the way. And I'm glad that they are kind of giving the goalkeepers again some specials. It is just nice to be able to have them options. Obviously, Ter Stegen was a big one. Obviously, Donnarumma's the next, and I'm pretty sure we've had a couple of nice informs. I think not Sommer. There's somebody else who's got one that's quite good. I know the Aston Villa goalkeeper Martinez has one, so it is nice that we are continuing to get them. Obviously, Alisson and Edison are going to be ones that are really hyped for, and I think Donnarumma is probably the shoe-in for team of the year, so hopefully we do continue with that because I do love the Liga and back line at the moment. So let's jump into him then. So obviously he's 6'5", and I think he stirs a pot, to be honest. I personally really like him. There is games where he isn't great. Sometimes he does let a few cheap shots in, and I think there was a period of, I think, a couple of days where he just seemed like he couldn't do anything. I think I kind of heard a few rumours that he was kind of going down patches, all of that stuff, and suddenly I found that he was letting in shot after shot after shot, and it was getting frustrating. I've bought this keeper, obviously my back line's designed for him as well. Obviously Marquinhos and Kimpembe are both there to obviously get Donnarumma on max chem. Also, I only need one, but I have Theo and Hakimi just chilling on each side, obviously linked up. So for him to kind of go a little bit worse, it's gonna be a little bit annoying. Obviously we could go Navas if we really wanted to, but I was hearing Courtois could have been the next one. Then suddenly he was saving stuff. Some of the saves he's made recently, especially in the past couple of days, have been fantastic for me. So I can't imagine there's going to be a great deal difference between the two cards, but if you know what, we've got to give him a go at the very minimum, see if we can show you some of the real highlights of him. Obviously in terms of stats, we've got 92 on the diving, 85 handling, 81 kicking, which isn't terrible, 91 reflex, 53 speed, and 87 positioning. We have gone with the glove, as I feel like that is quite a nice one to get the diving, handling, and positioning all good. I know a lot of people, I think, go for the cat as well, which will get you 99 reflex, 56 speed, and that's it. So personally for me, I think that is the best option to go for with the glove. Otherwise you go with a basic. Obviously it covers a good range, but this guy came with a glove, to be honest, so we'll give him a go with this one, and then if needed we'll go back to the basics really. But let's jump into Donnarumma. He's coming in at about 170 at the moment. More than likely will drop down a little bit more. His gold card's coming in at 44k, which I can kind of think that that's going to be the better one, but he does have the rushes out of goal and comes for crosses trait. So let's jump into Donnarumma and let's get some foot champs underway. Back to Donnarumma, or maybe not. Left him going too long, thank God. Oh, okay. Oh my God, what did I do that for? Jeez, that was terrible. Thank God he's on form there just to get that little pass. This is where I need Donnarumma's first chance for him. Bernardo Silva, and that is definitely not what I want to see from the very first shot. It really does kind of put things into perspective sometimes when you really highlight what your keeper can do. And that being said, that it could literally just be a fluke shot. We've seen many good saves from Donnarumma, so I think it's going to take a hell of a lot of kind of missed chances to really put up the fact that that people think he's rubbish. There is chances that I think most keepers do necessarily miss, and I think when you do highlight them more, you'll realize that just because he kind of misses some of the easier ones, most keepers do. I feel like it's one thing that they've not necessarily let themselves down with now, but I think to start with, I was really happy that the keepers could actually save. Like they would save some really kind of harder shots, which, like most years, you normally go one-on-one and you're pretty much guaranteed to score. Whereas I think at the start of the game, it was actually harder to score one-on-ones. It was better to kind of go with the kind of outside of the box finesses, which obviously was very overpowered. But it was nice that you, in a one-on-one, you could actually save it and you could actually kind of get away with it. Good save, and that's definitely where the kind of next part of it comes from. And as you can see as well, with the kind of keeper movement, he is very quick to get out. Harler's not gonna miss that one, so that's not too bad. But the ones with the comfort crosses, I think we did a keeper, and I cannot remember which one who had kind of like stay in net or something like that, or doesn't go for corners or crosses in fact, and that was an atrocious trait to have. Come out, beautiful. Let's have a look at a kick from him. I can't remember how good his kicking is because we just throw it. It's a pretty solid kick, to be honest. I think throw-in's just better in this game, to be honest. Going for that quick ball is way more efficient and effective than actually going for a big kick, which I personally loved last year. Donnarumma's all day long. Big throw out. Throw-in is normally pretty fantastic, to be honest to him. I need you here, Donny. Good save, and that is what we want to see from him. Absolutely perfect. I even took him the right way, but I thought he was probably going to go backwards there. Solid keeping from him there. That's what I really wanted to see. Donny, beautiful. Good defending from Kimpembe. It's exactly why we have him. Got into a little bit of trouble there, for I had a bit more time as I turn into him. Oh, that is a stop and a half. How on earth he's not let that one in? That is absolutely stunning. As we saw in Donny's review then, honestly, I thought the first goal was definitely going to go down pear-shaped. I thought this is it. He's going to really show me up in this one. But to be honest, he stuck strong, and I think he had a pretty solid finish, to be fair to him. Some very good saves. And I think with me, both keepers are exactly the same. I think the glove definitely, after somebody recommended it, and I think it was one of the icon keepers, I think it was Czech actually, that someone recommended the glove, and to be honest, it works absolute wonders. I think the diving and handling is a big thing, and I think there's not necessarily a massive difference in keepers this year, unless you go from like a 90 to like a 96. When we get Team of the Year Donnarumma, if he does manage to get Team of the Year, which I can't see him not, I think most definitely we will see a difference in saves, and then obviously it'll be Team of the Seasons that catch up. But I think most definitely Donnarumma is still top class for me. Definitely in my top... For me, he's top 1, but I think in everybody else's, he should be top 3, maybe top 4, depending on who you're using. But I think there is some very good keepers out there. Mendy was the other special card from the start, actually. The signature signings, I think it was. He's been unreal, so I can only imagine. But Donnarumma, for me, has always been absolutely fantastic. As you saw in the game, some absolutely incredible saves. Literally just quick reflex saves that do absolute wonders. For me, I think the glove is definitely going to be the one for me. Unfortunately, Footbin don't actually have a section for this, so we are kind of going with what we've got here. But most definitely a fantastic goalkeeper nonetheless. He will drop down in price, so I would probably recommend waiting for that. Obviously, I don't even know how high rated or how cheap 90s are. So 90s, because I can imagine he'll probably go down quite a lot. So they're coming in, so they're coming in about 68. I could probably see him getting to about 100. I don't see him being over 150 for much longer. Obviously, with the promo packs, he will keep dropping down. And once we get upgrades packs, he's going to continue to drop down even more. But I think what he kind of offers more is to that defense. Literally, for me, I sit there with my Marquinhos in form, who now has 289s. And then, obviously, you have got this beautiful card that we're going to try out because he looks very nice indeed. And then we also have Kimpembe, who again we are waiting for a special card as well. So I think he offers incredible links there. Obviously you do have Navas as an 89 if you really wanted to, coming in quite cheap as well. Again, the same sort of setup. I don't know how actually tall he is. Let's have a look how tall Navas is, because Donnarumma is 6'5". Navas is only 6'1". I think height is still a big factor in this game in terms of goalkeepers. Obviously it is depending on what you think. I think Courtois probably would be the next keeper that I'd say should kind of title chase for top goalkeeper in terms of the golds, not icons. But Donnarumma is still coming in for me a solid 10 out of 10. I really enjoy the card. Hopefully we do get him untradeable. I want to know, who are you rocking as a goalkeeper right now, and do you like Donny? Let me know down below. Make sure to like and subscribe on this one, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.